What's up, Matches? How you doing?
I'm good. I got a new microphone.
Oh, I like it. It kind of looks like you're about to blast some awesome karaoke out of there.
That's right. But that's exactly what's happening, Shannon.
Are you auditioning to be the lead singer of NXS? Because you got a chance.
Thank you.
Well, speaking of rock and roll, we are NOMS Podcast, the only podcast, as far as we know, and don't ask anybody else, that not only talks about the movies, loves the movies, we enlist the help of two angelic little reviewers that are now upon high watching down upon us, and they used to fill our TVs every weekend. Who am I talking about? Matches.
Siskel and Ebert.
Yes, Siskel and Ebert, the two French critics, that
They're not French. No.
No, they're French now.
They're Chicagoans.
Same thing, whatever. Yes, Siskel and Ebert, and that is what we do. And tonight's show is no different. Tonight, we got an epic for you. You may or may not know this movie because, unfortunately, while this movie, in our opinion, is pretty awesome, it was a box office bomb, which I think has become a cult following later on DVD and word of mouth.
Yeah.
And
I saw it in the theater, though, Shannon. I saw it.
I'm jealous. I wanted
the
to.
Theater. You didn't see it at all in the theater?
No. I didn't always have
know.
an opportunity to go to the films.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
Dark
even know
City
if
is
it
a
was-
very, very good movie. It's a very, very good sci-fi movie. And
I
according to
didn't
one of
even
our
know if it was-
critics tonight, it's one of the best movies of all time and should be remembered by now, but it's really not.
Well, in case you missed what Matt just said, it's Dark City from 1998, released in February. Unfortunately, the time of year when studios used to dump their films that they didn't have a lot of confidence in, that they were kind of
But
just
this
trying
is
to fill
Alex
the time.
Proyas right after The Crow. Oh, not right after, but after The Crow.
No. Well, I mean, a little bit after, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
1994.
Yeah, so
Alex
we're talking about
Proyas'
4
third
years.
movie. Yeah, his third movie. And I would say his second best, because The Crow always has a special place in my heart. One of my favorite films. Directed by Alex Proyas, co-written by Alex Proyas, also co-written by David S. Goyer, who we know a lot of his work. Yes.
That's true, we do.
He's done this, he's done that. Done a lot of everything. Alex Proyas, of course, from The Crow, known for a great visual style, a very comic booky, if you will. And this movie is no different. In fact, are you ready to hit him up with that whole plot synopsis?
This is about a man struggling with memories of his past, which includes a wife he cannot remember and a nightmarish world no one else ever seems to wake up from. And that's very vague, I know.
It is vague. We will illuminate you more. We're going to go to the review in just a second. But to give you a little appetizer, this movie, was it inspired by a madman? Was it inspired by someone with a mental illness? Also in this movie, do they ever go to dark country? Do they ever go to dark suburb? We don't know. That's not answered. You got any more fun facts to tease before we get into it?
Let's go ahead and roll that beautiful B-roll footage, I guess.
Let's roll it. We're going to talk about the making of it. It's awesome.
Yeah, before we do that, Shannon, do you like this movie at all?
Oh, I love this movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this movie. I think it's great. I'll be honest with you. Every time I watch it, sometimes I have no idea what's going on. And the next time I watch it, I figure out a little piece. Like each time I start to put it together. We'll talk about that.
Okay. Yeah, because
wrap-up.
watching this blind is different than watching it and again and again and again. Like, you're as blind as anybody else in the movie, as Rufus Sewell is. And that's really neat. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Rufus Sewell, of course, played the main character, Jay Murdoch. We'll get into that, of course. I will say this. I remember watching this episode of Siskel and Ebert. I remember seeing this very episode and their very review. I cannot remember how many thumbs they gave it, but I remember them talking about it. That's all.
I want to say they're the reason we probably saw it, but I don't know. Maybe we saw the previews and thought it looked really cool. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't remember.
I don't know if it played in South Arkansas.
It did. We saw it in the at the cameo. Yeah.
Oh, should have gone to the cameo. Well, I am going to say they gave it at least one thumbs up, but I have a little interior knowledge.
Yes, same. We'll talk about that afterwards, I guess. But we're ready.
That's right. I
We
hope
come
we're in
down to
tune.
what is for me the best film so far in 1998, an astonishing visual and dramatic triumph named Dark City.
the best.
It marries science fiction and film noir in a futuristic drama. It reminded me of Metropolis and Blade Runner, and also of The Crow, the previous film by the same Australian director, Alex Proyas.
after all.
This is one of those films you can watch again and again for its visual richness. Dark City stars Rufus Sewell as a bewildered everyman suffering from amnesia who's pursued through a futuristic landscape by the Strangers, an alien race. Notice the skill of the cinematography and set design here.
Who are you? We might ask the same.
All right, so that's Mr. Hand, right?
Yeah, it's Mr. Hand. Yes.
Okay, and I just figured out who
Go
that
for it.
is.
Me too. Me
Really?
too. And
That's
I don't
Richard
know why.
O'Brien, the Australian person who is responsible for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I mean, writing the songs, he was Riff Raff in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes,
That's
yes.
Mr. Hand. That's Richard O'Brien. Yeah.
That's right. Give him a skullet, and you can hear it in his voice every now and then. In fact, sometimes when he's talking to Rufus Sewell, you almost think he's going to go, "Time is fleeting."
Science
Madness.
fiction, double feature. Come on.
Takes its toll.
love
That'd be hilarious if, like, when he confronts him, he's like, "I remember doing the mind warp."
That's right.
But
Oh
yeah,
my God.
that is Riff Raff. You know what? That was going to be one of my fun facts, and it left my brain. I was going to say, what is the Rocky Horror Picture Show connection?
Ah,
But
nice.
there it
Okay.
is.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
Richard
right.
O'Brien, an Australian actor, which we haven't seen him in a whole lot of American things, but
Yeah, I
at
didn't
least
think
those
so.
two. Yeah.
All right.
Question. Yes. Sleep.
No. Right now, if we will just pause for a second real quick. Right now, Mr. Hand and another group of the Strangers, who I always thought looked like detective versions of the Hellraiser Cenobites. Am I wrong?
Oh,
They're
yeah,
pale, they're bald, right? I mean, you have expected them to go, "We have such wonderful things to show you."
And they have the trench coats when they're out in the city and the hats, but when they're underground, they're in their like leather and like sadomasochistic gear and stuff the villains will wear. You know?
It is very Hellraiser-y looking. But I was just going to tell the audience who's only listening, Mr. Hand is threatening Rufus Sewell on this giant billboard for a place called Shell Beach, which is one of the big memories when Rufus Sewell's character wakes up, Jay Murdoch. He wakes up and he doesn't know much. He doesn't know what's going on, but he remembers there's a Shell Beach. That's probably where he's from.
Yeah.
He's desperately trying to get back there. And also, speaking of Australian actors, there is another kind of well-known Australian actor who plays Mr. Wall. That is a guy named Bruce Spence. He's really tall, and you'll know him when you see him. He is in Mad Max 2 and 3.
Oh,
Warrior
really?
and Thunderdome. He's the gyro pilot, whatever. Not the gyro. You can't fly a delicious wrap.
Yeah.
But he's the helicopter pilot. And in the Matrix, I think the third Matrix, he is the guy who controls the subway system and won't let people leave.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
this guy shows up every now and then, and he doesn't look like anybody else, so you know it's him. He's like a very tall, awkward, like, "Hello."
Nice.
Yeah. Well, let's go. Ebert says it's the best film of 98. Jay Murdoch is backing away. He has knocked Mr. Hand off.
William Hurt stars as a cop who may be sympathetic to the hero, and Jennifer Connelly is the hero's estranged wife.
Wait, you have the wrong man.
Stand aside, please.
I didn't kill anyone.
Right now, while you are a suspect, turn yourself in. I'll listen to whatever you have to say.
You're not going to believe what I have to say.
Try me.
Kiefer Sutherland plays a doctor who is also trying to help the hero in contravention of the stranger's directives. There's hardly a scene in the movie without challenging special effects.
Why does Murdoch...
I love Kiefer Sutherland in this. This is maybe one of his best roles.
I
Ever.
agree with you. Kiefer Sutherland always has a way of just popping up in great iconic stuff. I mean, he's a vampire. He's a cowboy. He has 24 hours to save the day. And by the way, does he ever go to the bathroom? We never see it.
You don't know.
But he is great as the doctor. I forgot to write the doctor's last name down. Do you remember what it was?
I can't remember.
Dr. Kevorkian. I don't know. He's the doctor who is the only one who is aware at the moment of what the strangers are doing, who they are, because they're using him to help. We'll explain exactly what's going on and what he does. But yeah, he's sort of a betrayer, but at the same time, he's got his own agenda. And he's also
kind of
really
a Renfro to the people, the strangers. Yeah.
Oh, you mean do you say Renfro?
Yeah, kind of a
You mean
know,
Renfield? Renfield?
Renfield. Yes, you know what I'm saying.
I do. Renfro was the one who didn't work out. He's like, I'm not
right.
doing this at all.
That's right. He said that.
He did.
Not sleep during the tuning as the others do.
I don't know. Maybe he's a step up the evolutionary ladder. A freak of nature. He's adapting to survive. What do you
He's so
expect?
skittish.
Weren't you looking for the human soul? That's the purpose of your little zoo, isn't it?
I think Alex Proyas has one of the most original visual senses in the movies right now. He doesn't just throw effects at you. He imagines this entire world, and then he brings it to life and invests it with secrets that really do remain secret right up until they're revealed. Dark City was a reminder for me of the promise of the cinema. Movies don't have to be just photographed plays, all made up out of dialogue. They can also allow us to see new things in new ways. It's hard to make a movie like this, but Proyas has done it, and Dark City is one of the year's best films.
Okay.
Woo!
What
So
do you
he
think?
hated it.
Yeah, he loves it. And it's no secret. He did a full commentary for the movie. In the commentary, he says that he was part of a group of maybe, I think he said 1,000 students, educators, and other people that would take and dissect a movie frame by frame. And they did it with Dark City. And so he knows this movie literally inside and out. He said it was wonderful. He loved that the special effects look like special effects. You know, because he said when he watches a movie like Jurassic Park, he doesn't see special effects. He sees dinosaurs. And he's like, that's kind of weird to me. And he's kind of trying to describe the uncanny valley back then. Like, it was really interesting. Yeah.
Well, is it because dinosaurs existed and maybe?
Oh no, he's talking about, like, you know, that old
Explain.
claymation film, or I don't know if it's claymation, but it's the stop motion dinosaur film. He's like, he loves that because he knows what that is. Those are dinosaurs on a table, but they bring the movie to life. You know?
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so he's got a behind the curtain look.
Yeah, kind of.
In other words, okay,
and
that's
and he
very
just
cool.
loves the way it looks like special effects. It doesn't look like real life, you know, because you can't
Oh, I
tell.
got you. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Of course, yeah. You know, I've always wondered if, like, we were never there when dinosaurs were real. We're just assuming we know what they look like. How do you know we haven't been getting it wrong all these years?
Well, they
How do
say
you
we
know
have.
T-Rex?
They say they most likely did have feathers like birds.
Yeah.
Which is
T-Rex
crazy.
probably had longer arms. He's like, I can scratch my butt, okay?
They could have been rainbow colors and, you know, still vicious, but
They could have worn
pretty.
hats and, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you think Siskel's going to hate it?
That's what I
can't
was
remember.
wondering, man. I don't know. I feel like he might take a completely different, have a different take on it. Yeah.
Until I found out that Roger Ebert did a commentary, I thought they both were disappointed by it, from my memory. So
Oh, really?
I remembered something completely different. Yeah.
Well, I remember there was a commentary, but I couldn't remember if he liked it or not. I just assumed he did. It's been a long time since I watched it again. I'm like, oh yeah, he said this movie should be the one that is one of the films that is remembered for all time. It's one of the greatest movies ever made. Literally, he says this, and it's not remembered. It's just not as much as you'd like it to be. Not like the Fifth
Not
Element.
until our podcast.
Yeah, not like the Fifth Element, not like the Matrix. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
It
that's
should
true.
be.
That's true. Funny you should say that, but we'll get to that. Let's see what Siskel thinks. But you're right. It should be remembered better.
I liked it, not as much as you, Roger, but I do like the look, for example, of the strangers. So, I mean, this is the kind of picture that if young people see, it could scare them. Yeah. And I mean that as a compliment because, you know, if you're going to imagine a force out there that can get into your brain and twist it around, that's what
Oh gosh, this is him in his last year.
This was 98. So, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think his last show was at the end of this year.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, so you think he's being nicer?
I think so.
No, I think he really does like it, though.
And I appreciate that. This is good enough to be adapted, frankly, as a comic book series.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? In other words, if you had a comic book series, maybe giving them an idea, The Strangers, I'd buy that comic book.
Well, after I saw the movie, I assumed it was adapted from a comic book, and I was surprised when I looked up to find out that it is an original story because it has those graphics, the tilt shots, the forced perspective, the strange swooping movements, and it's just alive. It's like, this is the movie, this is the direction Batman ought to be moving in.
Well,
frankly.
sure. Well, I mean, that's a dead series. You're right. Give him the next one.
There's an idea. Give Alex Proyas the next Batman movie.
That would have been really good. Like,
why didn't they? Like, he's only done one comic book adaptation, The Crow. You know, I mean, that's true. Yeah. Huh. That would
and save the series.
I've had two ideas. Coming up next.
outsmarted today. But the funny thing is this is a year off of not a year off, less than a year off of Batman and Robin. Yeah. The farthest Batman film ever made. So I don't know why Siskel would say that.
Is that the nipple suit? That's the nipple suit, isn't it?
Oh, that's two of them. It's Forever and Batman
Both
and Robin.
of them? Oh, wow, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Joel, and the close-ups of the crotch and the booty shot. Yeah, Joel Schumacher, he wanted you to know.
A whole movie to decide not to do it, but they did two whole movies. And still
they sure did. They sure did. Well, there's some nipple suits in this one too. But Alex Proyas, I love The Crow. It's one of my favorite films of all time. So I was really excited for this one. Yeah. And they both have that cool, like he said, comic book style. I mean, obviously The Crow adapted from one.
Yeah.
But they both have that, like, just you don't know what's going to happen style. Everything's moving around it. And it's funny you should say that people forget about this movie because The Strangers make everybody forget and start over by doing what, Matches?
Going sleep or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Oh,
crap. What was I saying? Yeah. So The Strangers make everyone go to sleep. That's right. Basically at the beginning of this film, you've got narration by Kiefer Sutherland saying, before there was the beginning, then there was The Strangers. And everything he says, he sounds like he's trying to speed it up. Like, I've got to hurry. I've got to be on set for Young Guns 3.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, Kiefer wasn't doing a whole lot then. He was doing a good movie every now and then at that moment. But
sure.
I've got to go ruin Julia Roberts' wedding. But anyway, so basically the narration says the strangers came and they found Earth and they're experimenting on humans because they're trying to find something. They're looking for something. And it turns out the strangers are these alien beings that use corpses as their vessels, which is why they look so pale and they're shaved, they're bald. And they're basically looking, I think by the end they talk about they're looking for the human soul, what makes humans so unique, because they're trying to save their race because their race is dying. So they're trying to find like what makes the human soul. So what they do is they knock everybody out in the city. They stop everything because they have this power called tuning. I don't even know if we talked about that yet.
I don't think so.
Tell them about tuning. Yeah, tell them about
tuning. Tuning. It's when the little comes out of your forehead. It's when the little Donnie Darko comes out of your forehead. And
yes, that is the very this movie was influential on a lot of things.
Yes, I think
that's
so.
True.
Yeah.
And so they stop the city. They literally stop everything. Everyone falls asleep. And they'll go and they'll have Kiefer Sutherland like inject maybe new memories into someone. Like
I think at one point he says there's three humans working with them, and then the strangers. I think we don't really see the other humans. But
humans?
Yeah, at the end of the movie, he mentions there's three of them. He's trying to explain everything really quick, the exposition and stuff. And I think he says there's three of them, and then like the rest are the strangers. And so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You just don't see the other two.
No. I will say one of the strangers you do see is I don't know what his name is, but he's a creepy little kid. Kind of looks like a vampire.
What is his name? I didn't know. I don't know if they ever said
I don't
it.
think he has a name.
But at one point he's like he has the knife and he's like putting the little swirly symbol on the boob of the dead prostitute. You can tell like, it cut away to it or whatever. It wasn't really him.
Yeah, but you know what? He also bites Rufus Sewell's hand with with just relish. Just
yeah, and then the blood just starts coming out. It's huge dollop of blood. I love it.
And we'll talk about the end in a little bit, but when he gets killed at the end, am I the only one who went, yes? Because he makes this little I normally don't cheer a young death.
Yeah, he was a really, really creepy kid, though, y'all.
He was. Speaking of influences, as I said earlier, and creepiness, you realize how much this movie influenced? I just, for the first time watching it this time, I just now realized how much of an influence this may or may not have had on The Matrix. Now, The Matrix came out a year later, March 99. Think about it. You've got Mr. Han. He injects himself with the memories of Rufus Sewell's character, John Murdoch, to know what it is, to find him, but to also to understand how he's able to. Oh, I don't even know if we've said Murdoch can do the same abilities as the strangers.
Yeah.
He does not go to sleep when they say sleep. He can tune. He can use his powerful telekinesis. Do they ever explain how he just woke up one day and?
I think he's just I mean, the strangers are probably billions of years advanced beyond us or something. But I think he's the first one to wake up and be able, like he's basically the X-Man of this universe, I guess.
Right. But he's not a stranger. He's a human.
No,
he can
he's
do
a
the
human.
same things they do.
But he's evolved. He's evolved a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why they're going after him so they can figure it out. So if you think about it, Mr. Hand is sort of like Agent Smith, kind of like Agent Smith from The Matrix. Remember, he gets a part of Keanu and him, and he's trying to not be human, but he's Mr. Anderson. This is confusing, so you got that.
Yeah.
You've got like a whole world that nobody realizes the behind the scenes. I mean, think about The Matrix was heavily influenced by this, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it came out a year later.
Well, it came out a year later. So I don't know. I don't think the Wachowskis were sitting there going, hey, this is what we need in our movie.
Right. Do you think they're filming?
I don't know.
They got trench coats too.
It's not they're not super original ideas though, I mean,
you're right.
Not that they're bad movies, they're really good movies. You do them well, but
you're right.
I don't think they're doing anything like new here.
Right. Well, think about Tarantino. Tarantino is a genius, but what he basically does is take pieces of movies that he grew up loving and mashes them together and makes his own version. So that's what The Matrix did. Yeah. But this movie, like I said, I find it very entertaining. Like I said, every time I watch it, I figure out a little bit more of what's going on.
Yeah.
But I need to ask you. So William Hurt playing Detective Bumstead.
How old are you, Shannon? How old are you?
No, I think it's funny because that was Blondie and Dagwood's name from the weekly comic, right? Blondie and Dagwood Bumstead.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think I meant?
I thought you just like bum. I don't know. Like it's a bum.
You said it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But anyway, Detective Bumstead, who, by the way, in one scene, as he's trying to figure out notes and find out what's going on, he has an accordion in his lap. Did you notice that?
Yeah. What's up with that?
Like that's his soothing device. Yeah. So Bumstead's trying to go after this murderer, which they're trying to pin the murders on Rufus Sewell.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just so many pieces of this movie. You got hot fine Jennifer Connelly, who I have never not had a crush on Jennifer Connelly. I'm sorry. Brunette, pale skin.
She looks really young in this, though. Even a few years later, she looks much older. And
really?
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Because, like the first time I ever saw her was in Labyrinth. That is when the crush began. Yeah.
She looks more like she did in Labyrinth here, I think, than she does a few years later in Requiem for a Dream with the...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keith David. And Beautiful Mind, which I believe she won an Oscar for.
Yeah, it's like she's not in a whole lot, but everything she's in is like awesome.
And she's awesome. Yeah, I'm not just saying because she's hot. She is a good actress. I love her.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why David Bowie wanted to date her in the movie Labyrinth. Yes,
oh, good Lord, that's problematic.
Well, he did kind of. He was like, join me. And I'm like, even as a kid, I'm like, she's like 15, dude.
Yeah, that's right. In the movie. Okay.
No, not in real life. Good grief. No, I would never besmirch David Bowie like that.
Oh my God.
David Bowie, of course, being the inventor of the Bowie knife. Anyway, so Jennifer Connelly is his wife, and is there? I don't know. You go with it. Tell him what happens basically, because basically he's trying to find Shell Beach, and he keeps getting turned around. The strangers are after him. He doesn't know what's going on with these strange powers.
Yeah.
Then him and William Hurt find a wall with a poster for Shell Beach, and they start knocking the wall down.
Because they're supposed to be at Shell Beach at that point, but they just come into a wall. There's a wall there. There's a mural. Shelby, welcome to Shell Beach. And so they take their sledgehammers that they had nearby, I guess, and they find that Dark City is in motherfucking outer space. You guys,
it's not even on Earth. It's like would you say it was a space station?
Yeah, it's like a big
ship?
spaceship or a station or something, but it has its own atmosphere kind of bubble around it. Yeah,
and we find that out from the perspective of poor William Hurt, who gets blown out into space along with Mr. Wall.
Yeah,
and I'm like, is he still alive?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be okay.
You think he's all right? You think he'll live? So here's what I want to know. There's questions I want answered, like, did the strangers kidnap the humans from Earth?
We don't know.
They never.
Did they grow their own humans, or did they? Yeah, we don't. I think
are they organic?
Did
they surely didn't grow them because they don't understand how humans work. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I would think maybe these are people that were abducted from Earth and for maybe decades or a century have been playing
Right.
this game, having children and doing the same, like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And like I
maybe.
said, when they put them to sleep, they maybe give them a new path in life. And the funny thing about this movie is it is literally dark because the strangers, they don't like water, so
Yeah.
there's no beach, and they don't like sunlight apparently.
So there's no sun ever.
Yeah, and they're also in space, so they're always, so
Yeah.
it's always nighttime. It's always nighttime. And Rufus Sewell notices because he's the only one who hasn't been able to sleep. And he's like, have you noticed the sun never comes out? I don't even know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Because Kiefer Sutherland's been implanting memories in everyone, so they have their memories, which
Yeah.
begs the.
But it's not everybody every single night. It's
No. It's
some
just a
of them.
few.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at the beginning, there's a couple, and he's like, I sure would like to get that promotion. And then when they put him to sleep, they dress them up, and now they're rich. They're in a much richer house.
because they were very, very poor before, and now they're just like have not a care in the world.
Exactly. I do have some insight from Alex Proyas. He designed the story about a 1940s detective who's obsessed with facts and can't solve a case where the facts don't make sense. And that was his approach. He was writing from the perspective of the detective. And
Yeah.
then he decided to switch to the perspective of the accused murderer, and that's how the movie came about with that.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
And I do have an interesting fact. I teased that maybe this movie was inspired by a crazy man. Kiefer Sutherland's character is named after a real-life German judge from I would say the 19th century and early 20th century. And the judge had he was narcissistic, he had paranoid psychosis, and possibly schizophrenia. And he wrote an autobiography of his craziness.
Oh my God.
And Alex Proyas took that autobiography
Mhm.
and interspersed that throughout the plot and used some of that to inspire the movie.
Wow.
Yeah, and at the end, John Murdoch defeats the strangers, and he just, since he can tune, he moves the space station to the sunlight. So I guess everybody's gonna stay on there, and he's just gonna make the world whatever he wants it to be, which he does have good intentions. I don't know. If you'll notice, like Alex Proyas, he was writing it, and he put a lot of themes of darkness and spirals. If you'll notice, spirals is a visual you see in a lot in the movie. And the reason it was a spiral is because when you get to a spiral, you never quite get to the end of it, and you're still twisting around. It gets smaller and smaller.
Yes.
So,
What is it called? The Fibonacci sequence. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I have some quotes here about the design of the movie. We talked about the look, how it looks cool.
Yeah.
They said the movie takes place everywhere and nowhere. It's a city built on pieces of a city. If you'll notice this, I finally noticed this after watching it recently. You don't really know where you are as a character in the city. You might have a street like in London, but a portion of the architecture looks like New York, and then the bottom of the architecture looks again like a European city. So it's like it's like the strangers took the best of what they thought Earth had.
Yeah. Ebert mentioned the German expressionism. He mentioned the fantastic sets, like he mentioned Metropolis and the Batman movies, the original Batman movies, and he said that this movie does it better than all of them.
Yeah, you're right. I do love that he said that. And it's funny because Alex Proyas, he hasn't done a lot. Like I thought he stopped making movies, and I didn't realize that he also made iRobot.
Oh, did he?
He did.
What?
He did. He's only made a handful of movies.
Yeah.
So I guess he tries to make the best, which I enjoyed iRobot. I'm sure some people didn't.
It's fine.
I liked it.
Yeah. I thought that was. I don't know why I thought that was Steven Spielberg or something. Maybe he produced it.
No, you would think. It
You would
felt
think, but no.
Spielbergian, didn't it? Yeah.
It did.
No, he's done a few films besides Dark City and The Crow. He did something in between Dark City and iRobot, but I don't know.
Oh, really? Oh no.
Yeah. It's just I feel he had such promise, and to not see him make a whole lot of movies in that vein just kind of makes me sad because I'm like, the guy's great. Maybe he just has a flash of genius every now and then.
Oh yeah, that's true. I feel like he should have had another Dark City in him at least. Like something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Right, something like that. Yeah.
We got to wrap it up real quick. We're late.
That is 1998's Dark City.
Dark City.
Dark City. Can't get out of Dark City.
That's right.
All right, let's rate this movie in this review.
Okay.
So
What do you think?
you want to go first? Well, okay. I think the review was spot on. I think it's a very entertaining movie. I think it's sad that it was a box office bomb. I can see why, because I think they released it in a bad part of the year.
Mhm.
I do remember seeing trailers and TV spots and thinking this looks really interesting. It looks very
Yeah.
comic booky, but people just didn't give it a chance in theaters. And it's a cult hit now. I think,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's on the same. It's on the same level of love as other sci-fi films.
Yeah.
But I love it. I think the review is spot on, so I give the review a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And I think this movie is very extremely entertaining.
It is.
So I am going to give it 4 sleeps out of 5 sleeps. I hope that was. Oh, you may wake up now, Mr.
Thank you.
Matches.
Thank you. Okay. Well, I like the review too. I give it enthusiastic thumbs up. And
Hey,
I give Dark City
I'm ready. I'm ready.
5 Mr. Hand Riffraffs out of 5 Mr. Hand Riffraffs.
Of course, Alex Proyas being Australian, he's going to use Australian actors. Do you
Yeah, I
think
think
they
that's really
filmed in
neat.
Australia?
I can't remember, but I don't think they did. No.
Okay. Oh, do you think they filmed in space any?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure they didn't do that. Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious because I'm still wondering how they got the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park. That was weird.
That was a weird,
Oh,
that was a weird part, Shannon.
That was weird. Well, that was Dark City. It's currently streaming for free on the Roku channel. If you have a Roku, on Tubi, you can buy it or rent it. Me and Matches would suggest you do because I think it's a fun little sci-fi romp.
Yeah.
You're still gonna be confused. Oh, and by the way, the director's cut of the movie. Did you realize this takes away the opening monologue from Kiefer Sutherland?
Yeah. I like the opening
studio-
monologue, though. I don't know.
It does. I like it too. It helps. But the studio made Alex Proyas do it because they thought people would have no idea what was going on.
I was wondering if that was the case, because that's usually the case when there's some kind
Yeah.
of like opening explanation narration.
Right. Hey, dummies, before you watch this movie,
Yeah.
this guy is bad and this guy likes to lick ceilings.
But he nailed it, though. So, like, I think that made the movie is good.
I agree. He's going to nail you. And speaking of, what is the next segment of NOMS?
Gene Triplehorn. Oh, no.
Is she here? Is she here?
Sorry. I got
Gene
excited.
Triplehorn. Oh, go ahead.
It's
I was going to say, if she wants to appear on the podcast, I'm all for the Triplehorn.
That's true. Gene Triplehorn, if you're out there and watching us, come on our podcast. We adore you. You're amazing.
We love you.
All
I heard
right.
she's on the new show, The Lowdown. Yeah. No.
Oh, this is
Well,
the
what
part
is
of the
this part?
show where Shannon sings a shilly shong.
That's right, I do. I am going to sing a shilly song. Just let me get my phone working right here. I can't see. Well, I was inspired this week by Dark City, and I decided to write a totally original song with original lyrics and a totally original melody that you have never heard anywhere else and will
Is
never
it Total
recognize.
Eclipse of the Heart?
No, it's not. No, I'm saving that one for a better one.
Okay.
But I think you'll like it. Just do me a favor, Matches. Will you take me down? Here we go. They took us all to Dark City where it's always nighttime and the moon is gritty. Oh, I just want to go home. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Imagine an awesome guitar. Wow. Woo. Doom. I'm a murderer is what they say. Woke up in a bathtub at the end of the day. Don't know who I am or where I'm at, but now I'm being chased. But Hellraisers in hats. Search for a beach that doesn't exist. William Hurt's on the case, but he's kind of ticked. Kiefer Sutherland's always trying to inject me. Oh, wow, I'm married to Jennifer Connelly. Wow, they took us down to Dark City where it's always nighttime and the mood is gritty. Oh, I just want to go home. Yeah. Come on, Matches. They took us down to Dark City where the nighttime and the mood is gritty. Oh, won't you please take us home? Yeah. Ow! Which way to Shell Beach?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, thank
and
you.
now, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
No, thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the best part of the show, by far, my dog's favorite part of the show. That's right, Furball. It's time for the
The
video movie corner pick of the week. Video movie pick corner of the week, pick corner of the movie of the sleep.
Shannon's broken, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce this. This is the Video Movie Corner Pick of the Week, the part of the show where I take your hand down to the local video store and make you pick out a movie.
What?
Make you.
You can't make me do it. Oh, okay.
I tell you what to watch, and you watch it.
Okay. I'll read Dying to Get Rich, Susan's plan.
Sleep. Okay, wake up.
Yeah, don't tell my wife you can do that because she will knock me right out.
True.
She has tried that. Video movie corner pick of the week. We take a movie that Siskel and Ebert may or may not have reviewed. It might have been before their time. It might have been more recent. And we are going to recommend it to you. Matches, would you like to go first?
You go first.
Okay, good. I'm glad you asked. Well, being October, being the spooky season.
I didn't think you'd actually do it, but that's okay. Okay.
Oh, no, I took your bait.
Go
What are you
ahead.
going to do
It's
now?
fine. It's fine.
Okay. All right. So here's my video movie corner pick of the week.
Okay.
Picture, if you will. A ragtag, spunky gang of kids resolve to enjoy a nice Halloween, unaware that one of their number is trying to summon an ancient entity that he hopes will set everything right. That's right. Sit in a small town with spunky kids. My video movie corner pick of the week is 1966's technically not a movie. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. One of the perennial greatest Halloween things of all time. Now, it's technically not a movie. It was on TV. It's a special. But I had to do it because it's not Halloween without It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. And apparently matches.
I'll allow it. It's fine.
Thank you. Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown is the second Peanut special that was ever aired. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. What was the first?
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Charlie
Was
Brown.
it? Okay. I thought so.
Yep.
My favorite.
This was the second. They were testing the waters. And this is, I don't know, Christmas and Halloween, both of those specials hold a place in my heart. So they're tied. But the Halloween, It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Linus is obsessed with what he thinks is the Santa Claus of Halloween. Why am I telling you this? Of course you've seen this, but you should watch it. But let me tell you something. This used to be an annual tradition. Like, it started on CBS, and then throughout the decades, it would switch networks. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it'd be on CBS, sometimes it'd be on ABC. And most recently, it was ABC until 2020, when Apple TV decided, with all their big mega bucks, their Ted Lasso money, that they were going to snatch up all of Charlie Brown. And now there are no more Charlie Brown specials ever on broadcast television.
Just on Apple TV?
Yes, the only way you can stream these and most of the Charlie Brown specials are on Apple TV. So yeah, it's sad because you have to either go to Apple TV or rent it or buy it or whatever, or get it on DVD. I think at one point PBS was showing it at least once a year. But like I said, it ain't Halloween until you've watched It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So if you can watch it because it will fill your heart with joy. And remember the lesson that Linus taught us. Never jump into a pile of leaves with a wet sucker. Your turn.
Did he really say that? I don't remember.
He does. Yes, that's one of the best lines.
That's great.
Because he decides to make a big jump into Lucy's little pile.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I do love Peanuts and the gang, the Charlie Brown and the gang, and they're really cool and stuff. But mine's a little different than yours this week.
I kind of figured it would be. I took a swing. Go ahead. I took a swing.
It's true. It's true. All right, Shannon. This week's my video movie corner pick of the week is
all the Twitter.
My greatest regret is not going to see this in the theater after it premiered on Netflix recently. It's called K-pop Demon Hunters.
What? Are we going up, up, up? Now that we're golden, dimmy golden. I don't know all the words.
Oh my gosh! It's so catchy.
Tell the people about this movie because
what happens when
I'll tell you.
A bunch of demon hunters become a Supergirl K-pop sensation.
Oh
and the demons they're fighting become the K-pop boy band sensation. It sounds ridiculous, but it is so good and so much fun. And I could not believe how much fun I had with this. I don't even know what to say about it because that's the concept, and I think that's fabulous. But they do it justice so well that it seems effortless to me, Shannon.
It is. It's silly. It's fun. A lot of people were drawn into this our age because of their kids.
Yeah.
Because Rocket started watching this over the summer, and then I took her and her friend to go see the sing-along version in theaters. It was out for one weekend.
Yeah.
And it's a phenomenon. And it's silly. It's crazy, but it's so fun. And you will find yourself singing along to the songs.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, like, I like anime and I like K-pop. Actually, I like the production behind it. I've studied it a bit, and it's really neat to me. So I was a sure fit for this little movie, and I'm so glad it came out.
Nice.
Touched my little heart.
So what you're saying is the hormone has been strengthened.
That's right.
Hey, and by the way, if you missed Saturday Night Live with Bad Bunny hosting it this weekend, look for the clip where they do a K-pop Demon Hunter sketch.
No way.
It's gonna do your heart some good. Rocket was so excited.
Does he speak English good yet, or no?
He's good. He just has a slower grasp of it. It always sounds like he's really trying to figure. But he's great. I love Bad Bunny.
It's hard for him. I get it. No, English is hard.
It's not his first language. It's not his first language.
It's not.
But you know what our first language is? Duh.
Just in case you guys, are living under a rock, maybe, we wanted to tell you about a little skit on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook, a little skit group, and you might know him as Chip. Chit. Is it? Yeah, C-H-I-T. Chit. Am I saying it right? Chit. Anyway, you guys know who I'm talking about. So we're going to mash this together, and we're going to make Dark Chitty.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
I was just here crunching the numbers, and I just noticed that the guy, John Murdoch, he doesn't seem to be going to sleep like we thought he would. That's okay.
No.
That's okay. And also, I think he's the peacock on The Masked Singer, but I could be wrong. I was just crunching the numbers, and I thought maybe we could find a better way to study more of the strangers, if you will.
That's fine.
Whatever,
Yeah.
And also, I'm a big fan of his.
Do it, Murdoch.
Yeah, well, I just thought maybe we could learn more while we're on this planet, if you will. I mean, I also thought we could go to Subway later. So, back to it.
And scene.
Thank you. The ones of fans. Hey, before we get out of here, before you tell them what they can do and where they can do it, I want to say it's October. My favorite holiday, Halloween, is coming up. So I thought I would bless us real quick or curse us with, there's some great Halloween carols you can sing this time of year.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, well, I have one in particular. It's pretty awesome. And it goes a little something like this. Hey, you're a crazy witch, but your magic's so good I'm on top of it.
No.
When a dream,
Nope.
It's a spell you did. Putting that spell on me, gonna ride on. What do you think about that?
Sleep.
Oh my gosh, it worked on him too.
Oh.
Well, I guess what Matches is, he awakens. So Matches, tell them where they can find us.
They can find us at nomspodcast@gmail.com. They can find us down below in the comments section on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Music.
That's right. Well, we're going to go find our wallet at Shell Beach. So thank you. Like and subscribe. Have a good
Sleep.
What?
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom nom.